Good morning, Vietnam. We are on the third claim of the day. So after this, we'll be halfway through with all our inspections. I did not do anything right in the beginning of the morning because everything was just so close. So I just had no time to record anything, talk about anything really. But since I have done the last two inspections, a couple things have happened. A couple things have happened. Sorry, let me wet my pipes, lube up my pipes. First two went pretty well. First one had a lot of hail damage and has a matching kind of thingy on it, so there's hail damage to one side of siding, and so we will need to be replacing the other sides of siding as well. The second one was this really cool home in this straightaway kind of thing, and the homeowner was a really cool guy. So after I got up on his roof, give me 1 second, let me take a look at something. What did I do after I got up on his roof? I got up on his roof. I had to go inside because his wife wrote a list for him of stuff to discuss with me, and there was interior damage. And when I got inside, I was like, whoa, this is a nice place. He had a dog, 2 cats, really cute. Excuse me. The guy was a photographer, and one of the stuff he showed me, I was like, that looks like a painting. And he's like, yeah, that's how I do it. And he flies an aerial plane, an aero plane, and takes pictures while he's flying his plane, which I thought was really cool. And he's having this exhibit on Ribbit on May the 1st, and I might go there. So he gave me his card. So if anyone ends up watching this, you can take a look at this. It's really cool. Really cool. Architecture, illustration, interior and exterior, aerial photography, photographics, documentary photography, and contact me for your special project. So this guy's got it all. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Nice home. Again, another one where he just changed the roof a week ago, and this happened. I don't know what to say to that, but sometimes ish happens, So it's gonna be, these two are gonna be some pretty smoking good claims, and yeah, they'll be interesting to write up. All that to say, day's going pretty good so far. I am listening to discussions on Orthodox and Thomistic theology, because it actually is kind of interesting me because of certain discussions about certain issues in Scripture, and if you are allowed to make certain claims. So I don't know what what's in store for me, or where I'm gonna land, but I'll say I'm leaning towards one side. back to my RV spot. And I'm like, I'll play one game of Overwatch. And then I either win one game, and I'm like, I need to play another game of Overwatch. And that turns into 3 or 4 more games of Overwatch. And then I'm finishing my work, like right at the end of the day. So I need to stop doing that and just what's the word? Stone face. Set my face of flint, and what is it called? Just finish all my work before I indulge myself in any videojuegos. So that's what I'm telling myself now. I'm gonna do that today. If not tomorrow, I will do it today. So we'll do that. Yeah, and things are going great. My 2 buddies, work buddies, came to my knocked on my door while I was in the middle of an Overwatch game that I was already doing quite badly in, because I was tired, and I was like, can you give me a minute? And I was fully ready to finish the entire game. They were waiting outside, so I just let them in. And I kept playing, and they were just making fun of me because I'm playing video games. But what are you gonna do, man? Can't please everyone. As you can see, I am wearing new clothes. I stole them off of a homeless person. And now I'm wearing them. I'm joking, I did not steal them from a homeless person. In fact, I probably spent way too much money. My eyes were bigger than my pocket, let's just say. But that really, oh shoot. Is this where I'm supposed to, I'm gonna go here. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry for that interruption, but I had just arrived at my inspection and I'm done with it, but what we got. I haven't had a Whopper Junior Cheese and Double Toppers. I just thought I'd stop for some quick meal, so. Oh yeah, that's good. That's just as good as I remember. Yeah, I just figured I'd stop for a quick meal. That hits the spot. Dr. Pepper. Nice. Okay, so we're officially halfway done with the day. Man, that is good. I don't know why I started recording again. Gonna have a mukbang. That's a pretty good damn sandwich. The one thing though about Burger King is their fries suck, you know. But they gave me 2 cookies for $1. I mean, I was finished with my order, and he was like, "You want 2 cookies for $1?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know what tastes really similar to Burger King? Whataburger. This is some good stuff, I'll tell you. That was pretty good. Well, I mean, I don't have much to talk about. I just thought I'd explain why I cut myself off. I'm gonna finish these fries, eat these cookies. And we'll check in when the day is done. All right, boys. Day is over. We are done. Finito. And we're going back home right now. Like, dude, I'm scheduling these out till like 2:30, and I'm finishing at like 1 o'clock. So I'm beating time here. I'm on my own time. I make my own time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is what I was going to talk about. Huge house I went to. Humongous house. Let me see if I can find how much the house is insured for. I shouldn't say that. Never mind. But this big house. The guy owned a bank. The guy owned the largest acuity agency, the largest, let's just say, one of the largest insurance agencies in Wisconsin. And he said that that was his second house. And this guy's house was definitely worth probably over $2 million. $2 million, a small loan of $2 million. It was worth a small loan of $2 million. Yeah, no, that guy is swimming in it. Like, I'm saying a bunch of stuff because he's giving us a tour, of course. If I had a house like that, everyone who came over, I would give them a tour of the house. He's giving us a tour of the house, and I'm saying, like, I'm gonna get lost in here. I'm gonna, what is it called? Yeah, I'm gonna get lost in here. And he's just laughing. And he takes us through this beautiful house, man. Beautiful house. And we get to the top room, and it's like this freaking party room. He calls it a party. The previous owner from him called it a party room. it was like this atrium, dude, at the top of his house. And he had like this African sandstone countertop that had like a spinning circle, and the countertop was heated. Who needs all that stuff? And has that as a secondary residence? Like, bruh. I don't know, man. But all that to say, the day went by good. That's gonna be a big roof. Big roof. We got big deals. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool, at least. So, and I mean, like, parts of the roof were 15, 12. I'm not climbing up on that. You gotta freaking be a monkey or a spider to climb up something like that. And I am not gonna do that. So, luckily, there was a lower slope that had a bunch of hail damage, so I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And we're just heading back home. We're just chilling out. It's been a good week so far. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Hump day. And so we're halfway through the week by then, and we will be straight vibing all the way through. I'm going to a fish fry on Friday, and we're gonna have a couple beers, a couple of fried fish. I think that's what a fish fry is. And so, yeah, we got a cool week set ahead of us. And the owner of the company actually wants to meet a bunch of us, or meet every single one of us. So I'm looking forward to that. Sounds like a cool guy over the phone. And yeah, we'll just be straight cool and chilling, vibing out, enjoying our time, making the most of this trip, having fun. What else is going on? Nothing much, man. Gotta remind myself, get the work done before you play any Overwatch. Big brain stuff. Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. Ooh, my camper's gonna be hot. Because I left the furnace on. Yeah. I'm still listening to Orthodox and Thomistic metaphysics or theology, and so that's enjoyable. I bought a new book that I'm going to listen to. It's 200 essays on theology by, or 200 chapters of theology by St. Maximus the Confessor. I was recommended that book by the person who I am listening to. And so, yeah, there's that. Yeah, we're just gonna be working through that. I don't know how it's 200. It says 200 chapters, but it's only 188 pages. Maybe it's just like a short little snippet each chapter. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Whoa. Endres Manufacturing Company. They have like a, whoa. Is this like a German? Whoa. This is like a German company. I'm gonna have to visit this. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. is a quaint little town that I'm driving through right now. Looks pretty nice. What else is here? Some stuff maybe I could, they got a liquor store. Of course, you gotta have a liquor store. Rocky Rocco Pizza and Pasta. And there is a bowling rink. Yeah, this is really nice. This is pretty fancy. I mean, everywhere I go that is not Chicago is really nice. It's like these places are clean. People are nice. Wow. I am very impressed. Color be impressed. The least to say. To say the least. Yeah. I think I know where I'm going. I took a quick look at the map before I turned this video on. So there's an inn. Nice little inn. Classic custom homes. Custom home builders. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I like this. I would live here. I would live here. It's quite enjoyable. It's quiet. People aren't loud. I mean, the loudest people are the freaking people knocking on the door of my camper. You know who you are. And yeah. Yeah, this is really, really nice. What else? What else can I talk about? Nothing much, really. I mean, that was really the big thing. The last house I was on, let me think. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to meet with the contractor at 3:30, but the homeowner was like, you could just come by. I was like, thank you. Thank you for making my job easier. Thank you. What is that smell? Dude, there's just like cool stuff all over the place. Yeah. Another day in the books. And so I gotta figure out what to make the thumbnail of my freaking next video. Next one that I'm gonna be uploading, not this video. I mean, I could just take pictures of all of these freaking landscapes, dude. This is just beautiful. This is like, you gotta keep things this way. Like, because someday, people are just gonna be like, we should put a modern apartment complex right in the middle of this farmland. No, leave it alone. Leave the farmland alone. It'd be really nice just to own like a nice big field. When I'm older, maybe, just own a nice big field that I could go grazing on. Get a horse. Get horses. And just chill out. Like, dude, this guy just has this whole freaking spot to himself. What the? Wow. Beautiful. I don't know if I just missed where I'm supposed to be going. I don't think so. This is not familiar to me. don't really have much else to talk about anyway, so I'm gonna leave it there, and I gotta check anyways if I'm going the right way. So I'm gonna be signing off for today. Later.